And it happened. S&P 500 confirmed the inclusion of Tesla stock, and they called me time traveler or just in time, or he knew it. And I just counted 1 and 1 is 2 because it was just so clear to me that Tesla will be included. I didn't know it will be done so fast. But let's dive into the Tesla stock and what is happening actually next. So what an amazing milestone for Tesla, right? I mean, what a week for Elon Musk. First of all, he shoot up 4 persons into the space. Secondly, he got it, right? Third, he got included with Tesla into the S&P 500, which is a huge milestone for the stock. And the stock obviously raised, and there's a couple of things to consider. First, it makes Elon Musk the 3rd richest person on earth now with this gain into the Tesla stock. Secondly, it will be the top 10 valuable company in the S&P 500, and I think that's pretty much deserved for what they have in common and what they have in terms of upcoming growth and upcoming products. And third, it will be happening on the 21st of December. And usually a stock, will get out of the S&P. We don't know yet who. This will be still announced, but the committee decided that they cannot say no anymore to Tesla. And it's absolutely a beautiful feeling, because I personally, this was one of my trading strategies, and if you want to see how much I made over 150% profit with this trade, and it will be much more, I think so. If you want to know the whole story, then make sure to follow this thumbnail to my live stream that I did just yesterday evening, and where I am saying the whole, mindset, how I went into the trade, what I thought about it, what I will do next, and so on and so forth. So I actually wanted to share with you first that this is huge for the stock. Not only, we saw just after hours it was announced, 14-15%. I think also this will gain some percentages over the next couple of weeks and months to come, because there is at least $10 billion of worth of money that need to purchase the Tesla stock on December, okay? Moreover, there is a triangle that is, how I explain it to you quite easily. So you can imagine a triangle in the stock chart where the upper part of the stock chart is going down and the down part of the stock chart is going up. And then basically they meet somewhere, and usually this means that the stock will either outbreak up or down. Now Tesla was very, very close to that, and with this they are actually outbreaking upwards, and this would be fantastic because there's no really a resistance. Maybe the 498 resistance that they did, the recent all-time high, but then the way is good, guys. The way is good, and think about it. We are going into the next quarter, which is the biggest quarter for car sales. Q4 is always the biggest quarter for car sales. Plus, we are still very, very, interested if we can hit 500,000 deliveries and produced cars in 2020. This was a kind of a goal which was actually achievable quite easily as per Elon Musk. But now we had, lockdowns, shutdowns of companies, up and down upgrades of the facilities. So I think, if they still reach it, it's such an amazing bull sign, and I know there is this guy, Mark Spiegel, who's one of the biggest short sellers of Tesla, and he said, this is the last catalyst for Tesla stock, as you can see here. This is his tweet. And, I think that he is totally wrong. And therefore, I believe that you should really, go through this noise that is on the market. But let's have a look what is really coming next for Tesla stock. So, and for diving into what can happen next to Tesla stock, actually, we need to go into the chart. And let's have a look what actually happened in the last couple of, let's say, weeks or months. Let's say months. Here we went into this wedge, right? In the beginning or mid of August, we went into this back and forth in this wedge here, and it was always the decision, do we exit the wedge upside or downside? Now, as you can see, we actually, as I predicted here with my Picasso picture, that we will exit this one, and then it will be definitely interesting what the stock will do in this area between 440 and somewhere around 480, because this area need to be fought for, and then we having a very interesting picture to go even higher. And now the question will be, guys, how the overall market will further go. Will we see some bigger lockdowns in California? We will see maybe, Tesla making a stock offering, which would definitely reduce the demand for the stock price, right? Because think about it. Now, 10, 20, up to $50 billion worth of Tesla shares need to be bought by funds, which means that if Tesla will not give any new shares out, the people need to buy the shares on the open market, which will be a huge wave for the stock, which can, skyrocket here, as I showed, up to maybe 600 to a new all-time high. On the other side, if Tesla decides, no, we will, part of the money or shares that we will offer or need to be bought by funds, we will provide. So what will happen is that the demand will not be so great, but Tesla will have a lot of cash on hand that they nicely gained. However, though, if you think about it, what would be the best scenario to raise cash? And this would be obviously by having a very high stock price. So actually, if they would not give out the shares to those funds, the stock price could gain, up to $600, let's say, right, towards the end of the year. And then Tesla can say, you know what, now we are raising money. Now we are raising 5 billions. Now we are raising 4 billions. Now we are raising 10 billions, whatever the amount is. So you can see it is a very interesting question here, what will happen with the Tesla stock. But those are the scenarios. It is a bit technical, but obviously, news like breaking record of deliveries, great updates maybe on the German Gigafactory or the Chinese factory, or the deliveries in November could be further, rally arguments for the stock in the next couple of weeks. Let's jump into the conclusion. So in the conclusion, I would like to ask you maybe to join the membership here. I'm posting this kind of trading ideas that I just mentioned in the vlog in my membership Discord chat, and I don't make many trades, okay? I'm a long-term investor, but sometimes I see these opportunities like this and I invest, quite heavily then, because I feel that rather do 5 high conviction trades per year, right? Or every 2 years, than making 20 low conviction rates, right? So I always, if I make such a trade, then I post it there and I tell the community and my members what I'm thinking. So if you, want to have this kind of, information, then make sure to click the join button below and join right now. With the second tier, the Real Wolf, you get access to the Discord channel. Now, Tesla is some very, very interesting company. Obviously, this company did very, very well over the last couple of years. And, we here in 2019, if you're looking back to my very first video where the Tesla stock and company had a market cap of 38 billion only. And I said, you know, how it comes that the valuation of Uber is 80 billion and the valuation of Tesla is just 38 billion. This doesn't make sense to me, okay? And, you know, we were right, and many subscribers gained, you know, a lot of money, 10x or up to 10x or even more, 12x their money. And this is all about this channel here, to find the next 10x opportunity. So stay tuned and subscribe, ring the bell, like up this video if you enjoyed it, and you are all set to know what's going next for Tesla stock in the next couple of weeks.